Hey guys, welcome back to some more Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. Welcome back. We are here outside Nico's lovely apartment block, and we are just about to speak to this lovely lady down here before we go in to meet Nico and speak to her about what we found. But last episode, we explored the sewers. We managed to get down into the sewers using our T-shaped tool that we've got in our inventory here. And in doing so, we found some items that the clown had left down there. So he did escape down the sewers and made his way out through a different exit. And of course, in doing so, we spoke to a guy that had come in contact with the clown, and he gave us some nice little tips. He gave us a phone number with a guy by the name of Todrick, who is basically like a tailor. So he made the jacket for the clown. So we're going to give him a call, but of course, firstly, we gave Nico a call, let her know the news, and she was like, hey, you got some news, why don't you come over to my apartment and we'll chat about it there. So that's exactly where we are now. But before we go in to talk to Nico, we're going to talk to this lovely lady here, who seems to be a bit of a flower seller. Let's see what she's got to say.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
Right. There is no future there. It takes a minute. Right, let's see what she's got to say.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Oh.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me.
We're just going through flower talk now.
What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat. Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street.
Okay.
The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
Dude, I'll be on that boy's arse. Like, wait, fix this feckin' door.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
Hey, she's not technically my lady, we've just met. Don't be getting that idea.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Oh.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you
Yep.
tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
You're going on a long journey. I'm sat here like, yes we are. Yes we are.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Oh, that's positive thinking. I mean, oh, Jesus.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
Okay, we're going to ask her some questions about this stuff, just in case she does, or she might know something.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Dude, I wouldn't want a dentist using that on my teeth. Jesus Christ.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Well, oh, that's interesting. So it's very expensive then.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing?
Okay, so she doesn't know too much. All I will say is, anybody who is watching this Let's Play...
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Yeah, anybody who is watching this Let's Play, I can guarantee you'll have your favourite side characters. Like, there'll be at least one that you're like, that person's fucking brilliant. Like, for me, there's loads in this that are just great, but, yeah, I can guarantee it. If you guys do come across a character you're like, that person was brilliant, put it in the comments, because I want to know about that stuff. Alright, well, we've just spoken to her, so we got some info from her. Let's have a look at
They were
this.
lilies or tulips. Some kind of flowers, anyhow.
Okay.
Pretty, I guess, if you like that sort of thing. Me? I couldn't see the point of buying something that was already half dead. I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so again, we spoke to this lovely lady. She doesn't know too much about what we're after, but we got some kind of little bit of backstory on her. What she's about. Can we look through this window? Oh, we can. I never knew this.
I glanced without much interest at the fruit.
What's
It
fruit?
was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking.
Okay.
It was a food store selling fruit and vegetables.
Ah. Alright, well, let's go in and see Nico then, I guess. Tell her what we've found.
The door was shabby and in need of a coat of paint. I couldn't imagine the Collard woman living here.
But she does.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
There she is.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
Get used to this apartment, guys, because we're going to be here a few times in this game.
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
Yep.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop this story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
Okay, so we could, if we wanted to, right now, just ring Todrick and get the answers that we want. But let's because this stuff we missed out on when we first met Nico. So let's talk about this stuff first.
How did Plantar get your name?
For the newspaper La Liberté, I'd written an article linking 2 unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Does the clown know you, though? That's the other question.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he'd grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
Oh, damn. This guy sounds like he likes dress up a lot.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
I'm sensing a pattern here. Damn, snowman, clown, penguin.
A snowman, a penguin,
There we go.
and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
I mean, what is crazy about this is Nico and George do not know what they're getting themselves into.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
Yeah.
Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That is typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
Oh, that's funny.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Yeah.
It has La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
Yeah. Especially in today's standards. Wash your hands. So yeah, okay, there's another lead. So we've got a costume shop that we could go to.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do. I found a piece of material near the cafe.
Yep.
When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made.
Oh.
Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
Wow, damn, we are getting some leads. We are getting some leads here.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Interesting.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Oh.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, damn.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Damn.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used: paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the time I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh no!
I used to eat the potatoes. I don't know why, I've always liked that line. For some
Do you have a
reason.
boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Oh, anyway, George. Calm it, sunshine.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Yeah, Nico, look at this.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
No, this kind of stuff stays in George's pockets. Right, let's give this guy Todrick a ring then.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
There he is, B. Todrick.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi, my name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Hell yeah.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Yeah.
Go on. I'm listening.
Alright, here we go.
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't,
I won't leave you alone.
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
But wait, aren't we trying to find the name?
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Alright, fair enough.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
We really veered off in that conversation.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I do.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Don't believe you, man.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
Alright, so we didn't get anything from him. So I guess, yeah, again, until we get the name, this is a bit of a loose end right now, so...
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Well, Nico said about the, was it the costume shop? So I guess we could go there.
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
Well, I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go do it. It's the lead, it's somewhere new. Plus we need a name and more info, so... du Monde. Let's go see what this is about. Yeah, the costume shop.
The dummy wore a traditional Pierrot costume. At least, I guess it was a dummy.
You want to hope so? And it's a clown.
I gave the dummy Pierrot a tentative prod, but it didn't move. She reminded me of a girl I dated back in high school. Come to think of it, the dummy had more personality.
Oh, George.
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico.
Oh.
The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
You sly old dog. Before we talk to the guy... Oh, I've got to show you guys this. I forgot about this.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Let's do that then. Let's wind this bitch. Oh, that audio. You love that audio. Dun, 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 dun. Did you like that, guys? Was that good? Alright, let's talk to our man.
Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. But in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
I like this guy. He's cool.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Well, that was quick.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
Yeah, that's like... There's probably been, like he said, a fair amount of people hiring a clown costume. And again, a clown costume is quite popular, isn't it? So, I don't know.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur.
There you go.
On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
Okay.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one.
A lot of people don't like clowns. A lot of people.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning.
There we go.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Have a good whiff, bud.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
2 cans, okay.
Are you sure this is the man who bought grease paint?
Oui, monsieur. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
There we go. We got the name. Monsieur Khan. Okay, cool.
About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
Okay.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur K.
Alright, that's all we needed to know, bud. Thank you. So, now we've got the name, we can tell Todrick. I'll go phone him again.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay. What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Duly noted, bud. But yes, now he's giving us the shock buzzer as a gift.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
One of my favourite side characters. This guy's great. But right, we've got the name. Let's head back to Nico's. So yeah, this is the only time we can go to the costume shop. We cannot come back to this area ever again. So that was fun while it lasted. But let's go back to Nico's. I think ringing Todrick is probably going to be the last thing we do in this video. And then we'll call it a day, because I believe this might give us a lead to our next area. And I'd like to start that in the next video if I can. I'm back, it's me.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
I mean, she should have known that. We did tell her where we were going.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Yep.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
Very, very true. Alright, let's...
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Oh.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Hey, Nico, shake my hand.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture.
Alright, right, let's get this douchebag a ring again then.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, Todrick.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
I got the name for ya, buddy.
I found out the name of the guy I'm looking for.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's Khan. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Literally all we needed to know. Big lead.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
Oh, you know where we're going. Laters.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
This is it. Here we go. Hotel Ubu, baby. But that's going to be in the next video, of course. Again, guys, I had to let that music play out because it's so loud. But anyway, that's it. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. So we have got some saucy leads now. So the next video, we're going to go over to the Hotel Ubu, which is going to be quite a lengthy section, I guess. It's pretty fun. We're going to meet some interesting people. I'll just say that now. And we'll see what we can find at the hotel. But that'll be for next time. So take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, all of that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you lot in the next video. Take care, guys. See ya.